Instagram, and
Oh,
so
okay.
now definitely it matches now. Yeah, so it's the
Oh,
first time.
matches, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you're the same person. You're the same person that was there before they ran you off the internet.
Oh yeah, same person that they ran off and tried to say, "Oh yeah." So what? Hold on, hold on.
Yeah. Yo.
White legs, white legs, white. Been doing this for 7 years and all that, all that nonsense. It's crazy to
So
me.
how have you been, man? Can you just tell me like how's this shit yeah, how's it affect you? And let's get into like whatever you can say. I know certain things you can't maybe talk about, but
Yeah,
how's this affected you?
bro, it's been completely crazy because it was like it started off as like a regular conversation, and even then, even if there's controversy behind that, whether you're like, oh, he knows too much and all that, but I tried to explain based off my experience, what I've experienced in my life. And other people from different states are going to take it differently and all that, and then try to apply their own meaning behind what I'm saying. And after everything that's happened, dude, it's been utterly insane with like people just like saying threats, saying they're going to find out where I live,
Right.
yelling Creek Squad. I don't know. Creek
The
Squad.
Creek Squad. Creek Squad.
Creek
Yeah.
Squad, and I'm like, bro, like, and that's the thing is people were saying like, well, why did you delete his profile? I was like, why would I not? I have my kids on there who they also claim don't exist. I don't have any kids, but they also said I'm white, so
Right, right.
I don't have a wife, I don't have kids, and they're making all these crazy threats and accusations. And the best thing I could do was just get off because I was like, there's no winning that battle. There's no
Right.
winning. There's
Right,
no
right.
winning that battle.
Right, right.
They
There is.
have their
And this
mind
is
made up, and
yeah.
they want to say, "Oh, if you're not guilty, won't you throw your cousin's name?" I was like, "Yeah, let me throw my family in there, so you guys can go harass them and go out, park outside their house when you thought you were outside my house."
Right.
And what's crazy is that he said, "Oh, I ran his phone number, and this is what came up, and all that." And
Do you know this guy? Do you know this guy? He's claiming like, oh, that Miro and you guys know each other, and like,
okay, well, here's the thing, because I can actually say it now because I'm not getting cut off. I'm not getting
and
yelled at. I
be
can.
careful with your background too, because I don't want people seeing too much of
Oh
what's
yeah,
going
yeah.
on. Yeah, like that.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I got you. So I can
Mm,
actually speak for myself
mm.
off that Miro thing because I'm not going to get interrupted. I'm not going to get yelled at for no reason and create no false
Yeah,
narrative. So this
super
is
disrespectful. Yeah.
oh
All
yeah.
right, go
So
ahead.
this is exactly what happened. I got friend requested by Miro, the dude who was in Ryan's video.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he came from your channel and he was sending support as well as others. And I was like, okay, that's cool and whatnot. I then saw Ryan's video where he showed the Miro guy, and the Miro guy was messaging him saying, hey, I'm on Ronnie's profile. I see his pictures. I see this and that. And I was like, holy, wait, this dude is like snaking on my profile to get information. But Ryan thought he was sketch. He was still sketch about that dude. So I was
Wow.
like, okay, let me go to my friends. And I found him and I deleted him. But then I was like, you know what? This is a chance to get heat off of me. So I put his name in the bio
And it worked.
because Ryan was
Yeah.
already fishy of him. And I'm not going to say it because he's going to get pissed because if I start talking shit to him, he went ahead and was like, oh, look, it's a conspiracy. I was like, bro, you really are dumb. Like, you really are dumb, dude. I'm sorry. Like,
No, I
I'm
think there's
sorry.
something wrong with him because yeah, he went from that guy to you to that guy to
Mhm,
this other YouTuber to
mhm.
me and like all these different people and like
Yeah.
calling
Just
him
like, and I appreciate that lady. I think her name's like Zanime or something. Like
Zanime.
yeah, she was defending me, and she
Right.
was saying, "Dude, he has a family on." He's like, "No, do you not see his legs? His legs are white. I've been doing this for 7 years. You don't know what you're talking about." I was like, "Bro, you really are
Yeah.
dumb." And I was thinking, he's like, "Why isn't he showing his face?" I was like, "Bro, I don't owe you anything.
Right.
The only reason why
Yeah.
I even showed my face now is because I have a lot of respect for you,
Thanks,
and
man. I appreciate
and
it.
I really do. And what you were saying, and in that video, as soon as you post that video, I was like, that hit me. I was like, you know what, bro? I'm gonna go on live with Mel right now and just at least show people that to show like, dude, this dude is just straight lying, bro. And even then, if people want to be like, well, I don't like Ronnie did this, or I don't like Ronnie, that's fine, bro. Like that can be another conversation for a different day. The point is that this has gone way too freaking
It's
far.
gone too far, yeah.
It's gone too far. This dude is trying to like get things done to me, and like
Wasn't it calling you a drug dealer and stuff and like
yeah, like he
and
was
what
saying a
about the
bunch of
car? You know what the car? What I realized because he showed some listing of some car, your car
yeah,
or one of your cars, and what I was told about that is that like when a car is being listed or something, it does by multiple dealerships and they just
yep,
post it multiple times, but it wasn't like
yep.
sold hundreds of times or whatever.
No, that's because he doesn't know what he's talking about. And that what's crazy is I've had this challenger for I'd say close to 8 to 9 months, maybe a little longer, whatever. So all the listing he was seeing was, of course, from dealerships posting the listings. It had nothing else to do with being sold multiple times. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He
Right.
just, what he did was, which I also noticed, because he's going to sit there and try to say it's not true. He took this high because everyone jumped on this whole red flag Ronnie and all that stuff and loved it, and he started popping off even more of that, and then he started popping on all these freaking channels. He's living off a high, like he's getting help. He's living off a high with this stuff.
He's going on a press tour, and it's not like he's just doing it on his channel, but he's going on all these other channels too, and just constantly like mentioning your name and all that stuff. And I get people could disagree, they could have opinions,
Yeah, they
whatever,
can
but
do
like
that.
the problem is like taking it to the next level where these people are looking for you, search, and it's not just you. Like I've had people in my chat tell me, "Yo, people are putting my name now. People are DMing me. People are like put, all this kind of harassment stuff that's going on." And it's like, yo, this guy's just taking it way too far.
Yeah, he's taking it way too far.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. And it's like, I don't want to have a conversation with him. I don't need to have a conversation with him. He wants to spread misinformation. Like there's nothing to talk about, bro. Like there's no type of level ground that we can go to, especially when he's going to go to these type of lengths. You're not speaking with a reasonable person. You're not. He just wants to look at it as like, if I say, oh, I've been in this area for 20 years and I've partied this amount of times and done this, he'll look like, oh yeah, so you know a lot about that situation. So you must have been the supplier there. You must have dealt with those people. You must have dealt with all these young people and you running around. And that's his narrative. He creates all these narratives and a lot of these people run with it, which is sad.
It's crazy. I've never seen something like this before. Like people just running with it and just taking it as a fact.
Bro, he has.
Did you want to say anything about the call, the original call? Like any?
I mean, like
people were like, "Oh, you messed up the age thing, or whatever." Like sometimes I forget my own age, but they're slamming you because you said,
yeah. Okay, here's the thing. When last time I partied was like 2012, 2016, I was like, dude, I just gave a quick answer. Like I just gave a quick answer, and I didn't even get a chance to like go back and clarify. I just said like, what was I, like 23? I wasn't like counting back quick enough to give a clear answer. So I was 23 in 2016, and 2012 I would have been 19 and all. And then everyone starts taking like little bits and pieces, saying like, oh well, he couldn't have been in the military at that time, and all that. And I was like, bro, I'm not explaining none of that to y'all because you guys started running crazy with it.
Okay, Ronnie, what's up, man? So
What's
we
up,
were
man?
already talking, but we had to re-record.
Yeah.
How has this affected you, man? Is it like, is it really, were you really getting threats and like?
Yeah. And what's crazy is I was really getting threats. And of course, but I guess threats aren't really a big deal. To some people, threats aren't really a big deal. But yeah, we were getting threats and people were saying outlandish things that shouldn't be said. And my biggest priority at the end of the day is to protect my family. And I hear all this stuff with people saying like, oh, well, you came out and spoke on something and all that. I was like, yeah, I spoke out about something that's going on in our area and my experiences growing up around here and all that. And I was like, but that does not open me up to threats, of putting my family at risk and all that, because you guys have a perspective or a false narrative you want to create. Because a lot of these are false narratives, including the I'm white,
right?
Which it's just, or I'm Miro, which okay, we'll explain that. The whole Miro thing, is that guy added me when after we made the video, and I thought he was in support because I thought he was from your channel and he was going to send support. Like people were sending some support even though I was getting hate. And next thing you know, I saw that Ryan video where he started talking about the Miro guy, and in his messages he was saying, hey, I'm on Ronnie's profile, I see his pictures and whatnot and all that. So he was like a rat. He was like getting info. He just wanted to add me to get info for Ryan. So I went and found him on my friends list and I deleted him. And then also I noticed in the video that Ryan was suspicious of this dude. So I was like, oh, okay, Ryan, well, here you go. And I put Miro in the bio to throw him off even more and throw Miro in there. And people might say, oh, well, you shouldn't have done it. Here's the thing. He already was making up false stuff about me anyway.
Right.
And everyone was believing it. People were threatening me and all that. So that was my best way of trying to get heat off of me. And also to delete my profile because I have kids on there, which apparently I don't have kids, which is crazy to me. I don't have a wife, which is crazy to me. But apparently this dude who went on a live with Zanime on, I think it was like American Dream Chasers, said that he's been doing this for 7 years and he knows a white leg when he sees one. It's just...
The YouTuber said that?
No, Ryan said that. He
Ryan
said
said
he
it.
knows a
Oh,
white
okay,
leg when he
okay.
sees it. I was like, he knows.
Wow.
Like he knows. And I was like, bro, like you
Wow.
just and all the crazy stuff he was saying, and then the fact that he posted somebody's house, which was really sad because it's like, I'm gonna tell you right now, that was not my house.
And I have video that somebody went driving by over there this morning.
Yep,
looking for
and that was not my house. And you exposed someone else's house because you were trying to make me, in my opinion, you're trying to send people to attack me. That is my perspective because I know nothing else. I don't know you personally. I don't know him like that. So there's nothing else I'm going to take to believe other than you're trying to get people to hurt me. And people are trying and writing that in the chat that they're going to hurt me. So what else am I going to believe other than that? And all the false narratives you're creating and talking crap and making it seem like I have something to do with this case.
right.
And then you want to sit there and say that you're actually helping out. You're helping investigate. No, you're fucking not, dude. You're not helping anything at all. You're literally just, you're getting mad when people don't support you. And then when you see something, you create a huge story around it for people to believe you and follow, like a little cult. Like it's like you're making
Right. That's what
cult.
it seems like.
It's like a cult. And it's like, bro, like the first thing I want to debunk is the color. It's like,
right.
And like I was gonna say before, like I understand if people want to say like, oh well, when he said his age was 23 and like 2012, like obviously you have to have context and understanding for things and all that. And
I make mistakes. I forget my age sometimes.
Yeah, and but even then, when we were having a conversation, I just threw that number out there. I rewinded some years back, and from 2022 to 2012, and I said 23. Okay, I should have rewinded some more years back because in 2012 I would have been 19. In 2016 I was 23, and so yeah, okay. If you want to pick that and be like, oh, but you're not that age. Okay, cool. I'm not that age, but that doesn't justify any of the shit that's going on with what you guys trying to say. Like, pick little freaking details and all that stuff. It's like, okay, if you want me to get that correct, then fine. My bad. I got that wrong. Okay, that doesn't mean I need to get freaking hung out and like trying to and lynched. Like, what is this crazy nonsense, bro? And it's just, and people are mad that I deleted my social media. That was the best thing I needed to do.
Of course. I don't know what
that was the best thing I needed to do because these people were literally trying to find me.
Yeah.
For what reason? I don't know, because they want to play detective and all that.
They're trying to say you weren't in the military too or something. And I saw the pictures and stuff.
Bro, I'm gonna go on another time, and I'm just gonna show a military photo with me in it, just because it's just like, bro, you guys don't know any of that. You guys are from different states, and because you hear something you don't like, you automatically apply guilt.
I think they also just have nowhere else. Like the girl's still missing, and there's nothing really new coming forward. Yeah. And so they're just latching on to the one thing that they have, and they're just going crazy with it. Like just.
And a lot of and what's crazy is that this is actually true. There was a dude who's in Cree Squad. I actually got his. I'm gonna send you his username, and he messaged me before I deleted my account because I was trying to delete it, and I couldn't delete it at first. And he said, "You're not even real, bro. You're a white dude. We know you are. You're hiding behind this." And I was like, "Bro, call me right now."
You know, they were trying to say that you were using a voice changer too.
Yeah, voice changer. That's crazy.
And I was blown away about how far these people go. Like it's just insane.
A voice
changer. And then they said that what was the thing with they said you had a cane too at one part.
I had a cane, even though it was the lanyard to my keys. Like that, but that's when it got to a point where it's like, there's nothing I can say. I'm not going to entertain this stuff because he has so many of these crazy fans that believe this nonsense, and now they're jumping into your chat. They're just saying, "No, he's guilty. No, you're doing great investigative work." And I was like, "Bro, you guys are idiots." Yeah, but this whole thing has been crazy. It's been wrong. It's been messed up, and he's completely fine with doing it. And then putting my picture out there, running my plates. And here's the thing, though, like, I don't know what he would do with that information. I don't know if he was actually trying to go through a real system and get my address. I don't know any of that stuff, bro. And then to send people to an address that you think is mine. And then he lied again because he tried to say, I ran this phone number. No, you did not run my phone number. You don't have my phone number.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't have your number. I don't know.
You don't have my number, bro.
Yeah.
And then you ran my number and said, it comes up with this house. That's not my phone number, bro. That's not my That's not my house. That's not my. You're just sitting here and you're feeding people this BS because you have some type of axe to grind with me. And that's the thing is that like he might see this video and be like, "No, let me talk to you." I'm not talking to you, dude.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you,
No,
man.
no, we
Yeah,
got
no.
another way to communicate,
Right.
and
Yeah, I hear
and
you.
it's not violent.
Right.
It's not violent.
Right, I
I'm
know
I'm
what you
not
mean.
doing. I'm not into the threats. I'm not gonna do none of that. But that's what I was gonna say. So the dude who messaged me and tried to say, "Oh, you're white. You're this. You're fake. You don't even exist. We caught you." And I was like, "Okay, bro." And I messaged him. I was like, "Why don't you call me right now?" And he's like, "What?" And I was like, "FaceTime me right now." This dude FaceTime me, right, and had a green screen. He was hiding his face. As soon as the thing turned on, he had a green screen. Couldn't see his face, but I showed mine and I was like this. And he was like, "So you are real?" And I was like, "Yeah, dummy." And then he hung up.
You know, these people, I can't believe this shit. These people are so mystified by this one guy. Whatever he says, they just believe it.
He's like, "He's real." Like, yeah, bro. And that's the thing is they're saying like, "Well, why didn't you show?" I don't owe it to you guys to show my face.
Right.
I really don't. The only reason why I did it now is because I'm tired of the false narratives, and I have no problem showing my face now, especially with someone who I respect. I'll do that, but I'm
That's
not
fine,
doing
yeah.
this for Ryan or none of that stuff
Right.
because this is not an empty video. There's going to be substance out of all of this. This
Right.
is not and nothing. This doesn't have to go away. Ryan can continue to do his stuff all he wants to. Go ahead, bro. Like, go ahead and keep creating your false lies and all that. We'll just wait down the pipeline.
Right.
That's that at the end of the day. So
Right.
that's
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, appreciate you coming on, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is there anything else with the video? I mean, I don't. I mean, the phone call.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I don't know what else.
I don't know. I don't like. I could get into that, but it's like there's really no point because it's being created to be something that is not and all that. And
you weren't at the party.
No, I was not at no damn party. And everyone wants to like, oh, well, like bring Ronnie on. Like, no, I'm not. They already twisted to be something that's not. The ones who love me, the ones who know me and all that, which they've already let that be known. They know what it is and all that. I don't need some dude from St. Louis to be like, I believe you. And even then, I got plenty of people on your channel, bro, that I rock with, and they've been sending me support and all that, and I appreciate them. And they know I exist. They know.
Was that the first time you called in? This time to the show?
The other time?
Yeah, the first call with regards to your experience. That was the first time. Okay.
Yep. Okay. And it blew up crazy. I don't know why it got attached to me. Like he took.
Yeah, because there was a bunch of other people that called too. But I mean, I guess because of the cousins thing.
But what's crazy is that a lot of people said similar information to what I said, and then people were saying like Ronnie must have some empty storages in there and all.
Yeah, they were saying all kinds of shit about. What were some of the things that they were? What were some of the accusations? I know they called you like a drug lord. I know that I've heard parts because I've downloaded the videos to save it for record. I've heard that they were saying that you were the one that supplied the drugs.
I supplied the drugs. They're saying that I was responsible somehow. I don't want to get too explicit because I feel like it's mess and it's gonna be
okay.
But a lot of it is just very outlandish and very defamatory, accusatory, slanderish statements, and it's just very. It's dangerous. That's dangerous stuff to just apply to someone based off I just don't like this person. Because remember, that's why I remember that too. Was like the first thing that I remember being said was I just don't like this person. So at that point, it's like a lot of the things that you're saying now, I think applies to a lot of you just not liking me. You don't want to understand me. You don't want to take the time to talk to me. You don't want to understand nothing. You just don't like me. You don't like the way I explain things. That's fine. But in order for you to go this far, that is utterly insane.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's
insane.
Nuts. Like, it has to stop. It's past harassment, and it's endangering people's lives at this point.
Yeah, like, and don't be surprised if he tells you that you photoshopped me into this.
Oh yeah, they're gonna come up with all kinds of stuff because these people never get satisfied.
They're gonna say that's not even really Ronnie. You created a perfect picture.
I heard somebody they were saying like I hired you or some shit too.
You hired
Bro, I appreciate you coming on, man. This was just I've never had this happen before. Like a caller is attacked and like hunted down and like just all this crazy stuff.
Well, I do appreciate a couple of the YouTubers who did see through that and all that, even though I wasn't showing my face at the time and all that, because it's just like it got too much for my family. So it's like I'm not going to continue to bring attention to it. The only reason why I got on now is because like this dude is continuing, and obviously I'm on my own mission. But it's like, you know what? The one thing I am going to do is show I am a fucking real person. I am a real person. You know, I have loved ones. I have people who know me. I have people who are fucking worried and all that type of stuff. And this dude is inciting violence and shit. So like, I ain't got time for this, dude. I don't got time for this. And then you also have other people, which sucks, that are believing into it. Like, yeah, man, he should have never spoken. Okay, dude. All right. If you want to say I should have never spoken in the first place, fine. That doesn't, once again, mean that I should be freaking attacked like that and accused and all that type of stuff. So it's too far. But I appreciate you having me on.
Man. Yeah, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it, Ronnie.
All right, bro. All right, take it easy. All right.
You too, man.
Yep.
All right, let's see. I recorded. Ronnie, let me end this end broadcast. We need to chase tonight, man. No, my legs are kind of like, well, they're kind of brownish and stuff, I guess. They're white. They're white. They're not brown. They're white.